Hi guys, this is MegaDragonoid. As you could probably see, I'm playing with Sira and Justin, the great attorney Chronicles. Yeah, somebody went a little bit overboard, saying like we're almost there, we're almost there, we're almost there, we're almost there. We went over with 2 extra hours, guys.
Yeah, that was
in my defense, it was all on one page and it looked like a small page. And I thought that meant it was going to be over and done with quickly.
Yeah, but there's a big difference. One small big difference. What is written is not what a game is written.
So I'm not going to make that mistake again.
Nope. Next time when we're saying we're gonna close it.
Yeah, or it will be overdue.
Indeed. Because it wore me out. It wore me out before we cook. I don't know where to go sleep, yo.
Wake you up before you go. I just wanna let you know.
But yeah. Somebody want to make a full recap or just a small recap?
The last episode we actually fought trying to figure out what's going on here. To put enemy trees, oh my god, on fire!
I don't know, that happened in my game, but okay.
Well, we actually figure out what's actually happened with the what kind of the pet was from the ballerina.
And what happened to our friend, basically.
All happened to a friend, yes. What?
Yeah. He suddenly went bye-bye.
No, I don't think he is. There are some kind of a mystery as to what happened to him. Who knows? Maybe.
Yeah. But yeah, well, they're going to explain further. I am going to get a drink because I didn't have my morning drink.
What happened?
Basically, from what I remember, we were on a boat and our friend had been killed and we had to try and figure out how. And then it turns out that it was all one big misunderstanding and we were being framed for the crime.
Yeah.
All thanks to Miss Ballerina that ran away from home. And Mr. Duh made Big Boo Boo.
The big boo boo.
My shopping trip of yesterday was tiresome. Woo! Lovely check. I said check. So we're apparently the runaway room is the next one. Damn. So many episodes. Wait. This is at number 5. But according to yeah. But yeah, let's get party started. Duh.
Let's get this party started. Well, it's not actually a party, but okay. The Adventure of the Runaway Room.
Glancing over my records of the late last century, I am faced by the events of a certain bitter winter. A murder in a carriage as it sped through dense London fog in the dead of night. Though the victim and the perpetrator were the only ones inside, there were multiple witnesses to the crime itself. However, none could have imagined at the time that such a seemingly obvious case as this would end in such a horrendous manner. My friend, Mr. Herlock Sholmes, once said of the incident. I believe that perhaps that case was indeed the prelude. The beginning of a long concerto that impressive Japanese student and I were to play together.
Oh, great. He's talking about us. Actually, I'm talking about me.
He's coming back.
Apparently so.
Amazing. Is this really just a railway station?
I'm like,
Station or not, I've never seen such an enormous building before.
And look at all the steam locomotives.
Never
Where's
seen one
Thomas?
before.
Incredible.
Oh wow.
talking about old.
Well, we are in the past.
I feel
Yeah,
like,
this is in the
like I'm
past.
dreaming.
So this is the capital of Great Britain.
So, where to?
Oh, hello.
Climb aboard. I'll take you wherever you want to go.
You're not a taxi, so how can we trust you?
Court in Whitehall, if you wouldn't mind.
My pleasure.
My pleasure.
I suppose you're visiting students from abroad, eh?
Yes.
Thought so. Well then, I hope you enjoy your stay.
That sounds suspicious.
And welcome to the centre of the world, Great Britain's mighty capital, London.
Oh, we're London. Whoop, whoop.
Oh, cool! I really love this place.
Was expecting that from you. Apparently we're in the clock tower.
February 9:21 a.m. British Supreme Court Lord Chief Justice Office. Oh,
What an incredible place.
it's so imposing. It's almost suffocating.
Place is breathtaking. It looks like a fortress.
There are some stone buildings like this in Japan now, of course. But they have been built in a few short decades since we opened our borders to the outside world. An authentic example like this has quite a different impact, wouldn't you agree? A far cry from the wood and paper most of our buildings are constructed for.
Sorry, I was distracted. It's certainly unfamiliar. I think there's something more different than just the construction materials. Yeah, we're in a clock.
The clock tower.
What is this place again?
This is the Lord Chief Justice Office, Naruhodo-san, in the Supreme Court of Great Britain.
Interesting. Lord Chief Justice?
We had introductions to report here at this time, if circumstances were different. We were supposed to let the Lord Chief Justice know that we have arrived from Japan.
But Kazuma can't.
No. So instead we are here in a different captivity. An envoy to report the news to Kazuma-sama's death.
Yes.
And having delivered his or her message to envoy's duty is done.
But we have to return to Japan.
If you want to remain here in Great Britain,
I have to take
I-
Kazuma. I have to take Cosmo's place as the lawyer, law student selected for the study tour.
Yes, which means you need to acquire qualification as a lawyer.
Which I have been studying for.
Here, in Great Britain, is the Lord Chief Justice who appointed lawyers. Oh my god.
Tongue twister. Tongue twister.
Okay. So that's the second reason why we're here. To have you officially recognized as a lawyer. It's the only way that we are able to remain here in London.
I'm up to the scratch.
Ah, good morning. Sorry for keep waiting you. Whoever this is.
Oh, I think it fits for Justin, to be honest. Oh.
This
Yeah?
guy is a connection with the one I want to play as.
Well, if you want him, go ahead.
I trust you weren't too exhausted after your long voyage from Japan. It seems I'm 1 hour 12 minutes and 47 seconds late. My apologies.
Well, talk about the dot. Oh, no, don't mention it. We are never happier than we are just standing around for nothing much to do.
How unfortunate.
Unfortunate. Huh?
Fortunate. So, introductions. I am Mahal Strongheart, Lord Chief Justice of the British Empire.
And I feel already a little like a little mouse under an elephant's fit. Yeah.
Come on, Mr. Naruhodo, don't be a mouse.
How did she know?
Maybe he went white as a sheet, or white as a mouse.
It's an honor to meet you, Lord Chief Justice Strongheart. I'm Ryusuke from the Empire of Japan.
Well, Mr. Naruhodo.
What the fudge? Sorry.
Oh, I can't wait until he comes. Welcome to London, the capital of our glorious British Empire.
Yes, thank you. Arigato.
I just can't wait until he comes. Oh my god. So, what are your impressions of our capital so far? How do you like London?
Oh, well, help? I have been so nervous since I got here that I can't remember a single thing about the city!
It's simply splendid, isn't it, Naruhodo-san?
Oh. Oh wait, that was yours.
Oh? We had a wonderful view in some of London Street from the carriage on the way here from the station. Everything is so impressive and grand. I must say, I'm almost lost for words.
We are!
You are actually really lost for words.
Okay, that was too perfect.
I'm glad to hear you like that. Such an implemented place as well. The city boasts tramways, piped water and gas, even cables supply electricity. We spearhead every revolutionary new technology in the world. Every visitor into London is astounded.
Damn. Talk about not letting the competition win.
Oh yes, astounded is the world.
Thanks for saving me there, Suicide the Sun.
And everyone seems so jolly and full of vigor.
Merry Christmas! Sorry.
You have been a jolly one.
I couldn't help it!
Yes. There is much excitement about the upcoming great exhibition we'll be hosting here in London.
Great exhibition?
Cultural and technological achievements from around the globe are to be exhibited here in our great city. It will be the greatest spectacular of this kind of history, and it will make Paris World's Fair look like a toy shop. Woohoo!
Hey, what are you saying, you bastard?
What are you saying to me?
I just had to quote it like bop.
Oh, oh wait.
Oh, what's goofy there?
We were saying that. I can hardly imagine how much the episode is going to be.
It went almost goofy stay there. Gosh. Gosh,
Gorge.
That was almost too perfect, huh, Justin?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Great Britain's capital city is nothing but magnificent. London is the center of the modern world.
Yeah, so not anymore. Even if you do say it yourself.
The sun will never set on our great empire.
No, let me guess. You're gonna say like the sun is the great empire.
Perhaps it's a fate that these progressive times are where welcome visitors from the land of the rising sun. That's why Japan having white flag with the red circle, that means the sun.
Lord Chief Justice, I think you were expecting a student of law for this study tour, weren't you?
Absolutely. Mr. Kazuma Asugi, if my memory serves.
That's right.
The British government has already been telegraphed a full report on the situation. I understand that your man's lost his life aboard a steamship bound for our shores.
That's amazing. The news reached him before we even arrived.
My country normally extends its deepest condolences to yours.
Oh, thank you.
And you honored this appointment specifically to inform me of the news? Yes. We are here in the captivities of envoys from Japan to report the sad news in person. They tell me you Japanese are more people of protocol and courtesy. And I see that it's true. And it is with some regret that I must inform you that the death of the young lawyer means this study tour arrangements can no longer proceed. If you would just hear us out, Lord Strongheart. Oh? What do you have to say, madam? It's about a study tour. Mr. Narahuda here would like to make a proposal. Would you marry me? Would he now? Well, Mr. Narahuda.
Hi! This is it then, the moment of truth. The thing is, Lord Justice, Lord Strongheart, I'm wondering if perhaps we could consider allowing the study tour to go ahead.
Don't misunderstand me. Britain would ideally like to see the tour go ahead. But without a lawyer from your country, there is nothing to be done.
Well, in that case, what if there was someone else? Another lawyer from Japan, I mean.
Is there something I don't know? Only the single lawyer is invited to Great Britain from your country. And that was Mr. Asogi. Alas, that is what we've been led to understand.
Well, the thing is, this is really going well at all. Can't seem to find the right words to say this to the man.
Mr. Narahuru.
I can ruin these things if I'm not careful. What am I going to say? Huh. If there's someone
Just
else...
say it's me.
I know. That makes more sense. If there's someone else here from Japan who could be described as a lawyer, it's Mario! Wait, what? It's me, I can do it.
No, it's me. It's like, it's me, Rinosuke! Woohoo!
Let's go! Silver Grape!
That's so.
I mean, I don't actually have the qualifications as such, but...
Not qualifications, you say? And yet, you still claim to be a lawyer.
I have acted as a lawyer in country before, and only once as it happens, I had Kazuma to help me, and I wasn't accused, but glossed over the details, yada yada yada. I've been spending every spare moment on the journey here to Great Britain studying. I learned all about the British law and court procedures while I was on board the SS Bureau.
The voyage from Japan is some 50 days, I believe. Now, what you might call a full adaptation. To become a qualified lawyer here in Britain, not only do you need to meet a university degree in law, you must also complete several years of training.
I realized I was too short of a period of time, but I can go back to Kazuma, Mr. Sogi's journey has only begun. Coming here on this study tour was all he thought about. I have to carry on and do everything he planned to do. I know must sound like I have an overly inflated opinion of myself, but I will do anything to prove that I have what it takes. Any test you care to set me. Just one chance, that's all I'm asking for. Please!
Dot. 31 seconds.
Sorry?
Your opening segment there, Mr. Naruhodo, was 31 seconds long. Not too brief, not too traced. A perfectly judged appeal, I would say. Which is a skill that would stand you in a good stead as a lawyer.
Oh, thanks.
So you're willing to put those words in trail, are you? Well, I'm all for entertainment.
Huh?
But let me ask you one thing first, sir.
Yes?
You say you intend to do everything Mr. Asuki planned to do. Are you firmly set on that path?
Well, yes. That's my intention.
I see.
I imagine things. Or did he explain just all the infection there was all of a sudden?
Yes. Very well.
Okay.
You have your wish. I'll give you a chance. A test to become a specially certified lawyer. Whatever you pass or fail is entirely down to you.
Really? Huh. So, what form will the test take exactly?
Tell me, Mr. Naruhodo, what do you consider to rogue to be lawyer to be?
Well, defending people, of course.
Well said. So I'll let you to defend someone.
Huh?
Your timing is perfect. In fact, there is a trail about to begin later today. Not advocate has been appointed to the defenders yet, so this will be welcoming new.
Today?
Straight away? If you manage to secure the verdict and not guilty, you will have passed my test. What could be simpler?
How can I get myself in these situations?
Well, could I ask what sort of trial it is, Lord Strongheart? Yes, good question. Ah, I remember. It's a murder trial. A murder? An extremely simple case, I understand. You really can lose.
That's easy to say.
But it should mention, just in case, if the defendant is found guilty, he will of course, be sentenced to capital punishment.
Capital punishment? He will be put to death?
Here in Great Britain, murders are sent to gallows without exception.
Well, I guess he will be returned to the Isle of Horman.
Presumably, you read that much in a short sheet-based introduction to the British law. We can't possibly agree to such a test. We would be toying with a man's life. I am the Lord's Chief Justice, and I have decided it's acceptable.
But you can't do that, can you?
There is no need to overcomplete this. All you have done to do is ensure that you don't lose.
So to defend me or live or die depends on how well I perform in court. If I lose, you be hanged.
Mr. Naruto, you've come to be claiming to be a lawyer. If you want me to take you seriously, you need to prove you're willing to do a lawyer's job. And you say you intend to see to the will of your compatriot, Mr. Asogi. I would like to understand just how far you're willing to go in order to make that happen.
He's telling my resolve.
You have to do it. You must. What's the matter? You are fallen silent. I'm sorry, but time is pressing. The trail begins shortly. I need an answer from you now. What will it be?
What should I
Say, I'll
say?
do it, bro.
I had a feeling we have to do it. Do I agree to this absurd trial?
Let's do it, baby.
Alright then. If I have given you a decision now, my answer is can't do it. I can't get the words out.
"15 seconds.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
Your decision making needs work. You want to be a lawyer? That was too slow.
Yeah.
Wait. Wait a minute. It was slow, he said.
You're too slow.
So, it is I suspected, is it?
Sorry?
You have noble intentions, but lack to resolve to see them through. The test is cancelled. Thank you for stopping by. Go and acquire your ticket of passage back to the east tomorrow. This conversation is over.
Yes, Lord Strongheart. Thank you for offering me a chance.
Mr. Naruto.
Sorry, Miss Soto. What could I done?
It's alright, I understand.
You do?
It is not an easy decision to choose whenever to defend a man in these circumstances. But resolve has absolutely nothing to do with it. Well, what are you trying to say, madam?
I think what Miss Soto means is that no matter how badly I will recognize this lawyer And I think it's no matter how badly I like to can't get out the word out.
Recognized.
Recognized as a lawyer and stay here in Great Britain. To risk another man's life by threatening him one and only chance at trial so trivia. Be utterly unforgivable. I feel the same way. Sure, the defendant won't see this trial as a test. As some kind of experiment. A lawyer may fight for his clients in court day after day, but each one of those clients, particularly they stand in the dark, may be the only chance they have to fight to prove their innocence. No, I was wrong. I'm not qualified to do the job yet. I'm sorry I'm wasting your precious time, but Chief Justice.
Wait, Mr. Narahudu.
Oh, was there something else?
It's approximately 20 minutes by carriage to the Old Bailey from here. If you leave immediately, there should still be there in time.
But I just said that.
It was quite serious in what I told you. The defendant in this case is literally no one to wait for him.
What?
At this point, he can't hope to find someone to present him. The trial will begin without a defense. If that happens, there's only one possible outcome. He will receive the most severe sentence the judge can pass down.
But that's awful.
But that is the truth. Why does it behave like this? Please don't expect an answer to every question. The cold part through of the matter. Is that there is only one person now with a chance to save this man from very miserable end. And that is you.
Give me a quick moment. That is. Okay. Really hope. Really is only hope.
So. What do you say now, madam?
Me? But
you mean, Lord Strongheart? You said if it wasn't a very easy decision to choose whenever to defend a man in these circumstances, or I would agree. But in my estimation, it's purely and simply a matter of resolve. Oh! Our time is up here. I have a meeting to attend. I must leave in 2 minutes and in 16 seconds. So venture into the great city and enjoy yourself.
Enjoy yourselves when you have to prepare for a murder trial.
He's gone.
The old Bailey.
If we are going to do this, Mr. Naruto, we must leave at once.
Here we go.
The 18th of February, 9:45 a.m. The Old Bailey, Defendants and Chamber. Tech Chamber. Oh, thank goodness. We're on time. There's still 15 minutes until the trial begins.
Never knew a horse-drawn carriage can go so fast. I thought my teeth were going to rattle loose.
Did you hear what I said to the driver when we climbed aboard?
Wow, she runs fast again.
Get us to our destination in 5 minutes. Deliver and leave Guanya in it in for you. It's one of my favorite lines from the Herlock Sholmes stories, and it would work quite perfectly.
Seriously, what is with that guy? Herlock Sholmes.
It's like roasting s'mores for me.
Kinda is, huh? I'm not sure why you're so pleased. I thought we were going to die and we had to pay gold for the pilgrimage.
Well, at least we arrived here before the trail started.
Yes, I suppose there's that.
Anyway, I don't understand it. The court's clerk said a defendant should be here. But there's no sign of him at all.
This is the Old Bailey. Even this room, the defendant's weight is in grand.
Are you alright, Mr. Naruto?
Hi! I'm feeling tense, that's all. It gives me the same tense feeling of foreboding that I remember from the Supreme Court in Japan. Buzz of air, almost if the building itself is going to crush who's ever about to be sentenced. Feels like the only yesterday that I was wanted to be crushed.
Yes, whoever the man you defend is imagine he's feeling very alone at this moment. Top in the morning to ya, madam, sir. Whoever it is. Oh. Because he said top of the morning. Next episode. We're like, good morning ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jacksepticeye, and welcome back to the Asecure Eternity Chronicles!
Who's going to do him? Because otherwise we will run short out of voices.
Yeah, go ahead, Justin.
What are you doing following me here? Things are far desperate, are they?
Sorry?
Sorry?
Would you look at those expressionless faces? From the east, are yous?
We're from Japan, yes.
Ah, Japan, is it? Right, say no more. So, how much do yous need?
No, we just got because...
No need to explain, fella. I've been there myself, so I have. No place to go, nothing to eat, barely a pay to your name, and all while in a strange, faraway land.
Well, actually, I haven't found a place to stay yet, no.
You know, he reminds me of a leprechaun.
He does,
doesn't he? 'Tis grand, 'cause 'tis grand. Let me start by giving you 1,000 guineas. Say nothing now.
Huh.
Oh, 1,000 guineas?
Guineas.
Please, Miss Sato, you don't have to shout.
But 1,000 guineas is... It's enough to build an entire mansion in the most richest area of Tokyo.
What?
It's nothing to me at all. I like to ensure I have sufficient funds to weather a rainy day, you see. I have enough wealth to buy the city of London 2 or 3 times over.
Did that much rain even fall in one day? Even so, it wouldn't be possible to accept such a large sum of money. Ah! That hit me in the eye! Oh! I got a cut in my eye! Wait.
Oh, wait. I have a funny one.
I got a cut in my eye, guys.
Don't get me wrong, fella. I'm not giving it to you no strings attached. I'll be wanting you to do something for me.
Oh?
Fetch me a snack.
To be honest, 'tis a little embarrassing. The trial that's about to begin, you see, is for me good self here. I'll be in the dock.
Yeah.
So now what I want you to do
Is to be my defendant.
is come along with me and stand there beside me. Officially, you'd be my lawyer. But that's just a little detail now.
Oh, well, the thing is...
Don't worry about a thing. All you have to do is sit up there next to me, nothing more. Otherwise, you see, the trial is going to start without me having any kind of representation at all.
So it was true, Lord. She's just making it all up.
I'm terribly sorry to have to ask, but... Does that mean you're the defendant on this trail?
Blustery blazers! Do yous not know who I am? Me? One of London's biggest names?
No, sorry. We only just arrived in the city, you see. You see.
I see. I suppose it isn't altogether impossible. Well, just next to Hyde Park, there in the centre of London, is another beautiful park.
Sorry, a park? What?
'Tis called MegaDragonoid Park, full of blossoming flowers in the spring and singing birds and whatnot. I donated it to the city, so I did.
An entire park in central London?
A city of smiles. That's my vision of London. There's nothing McGinnis McGilded wouldn't do for the city and its queer people.
That's
Okay.
amazing. I mean, really extraordinary.
Ah, but now they've got gal to say I'm a good-for-nothing criminal. Me, Magnus McGilded. What is the matter with the London police, I ask you?
Alrighty, mate. Do it past that. Couldn't make that cut your case. So I can help it.
It's still not a hoodoo. Perhaps now would be a good time to introduce ourselves, with the gentleman catches his breath.
Good idea. Mr. Gillett, the thing is, we're actually here in London to study British law. We're law students and on a study tour from Japan, you see. So if you don't have a lawyer for the trial yet, and you're happy to put yourself in our hands, we will be doing our best.
What was I after saying, you daft Egypt? I've given you 1,000 guineas to sit out there next to me, haven't I?
Well, yes, I haven't been offering to stand up there next to you.
Oh my god.
You calm down quickly.
Oh, I think I see what's going on here.
Sorry?
I know what you're thinking. This chancer of a fella claims for more money than the Queen. But if that's true, why the blazes couldn't he hire the finest lawyer in all of England? Because he did! That's the only explanation. Well?
Well... I am not sure what to say. I'm feeling that this is the answer, but I could be dead wrong.
For some reason it doesn't actually say. Yeah, it doesn't tell me.
Just in case, we know how this works. Safety reasons for reasons. Not at all, although it is a little strange to be honest. Why don't you have a lawyer, I mean?
That would be the fault of the Reaper.
Sorry? Did he just say Reaper?
Aye, the Grim Reaper of the Bailey, Lord Baroque von Zykes. He's the prosecutor.
Von Zeeks.
Von
Baroque.
Zykes.
Baroque.
Baroque von Zykes.
I think if he's the lawyer, if he's the prosecutor, I think we need to pull him towards Sira.
Oh,
Yeah, I think so too.
Baroque von Zeeks. Oh my god. The prosecutor is the Grim Reaper? Oh my god. Oh yes, this could be amazing. Oh,
When
yeah, baby.
von Zykes stands for the prosecution, they call the accused his sacrificial lambs. Oh, I don't like that. And to this day, in every single trial in which he's been the prosecutor, the accused has been damned.
Yeah, that feels like a fun karma.
Oh yeah.
What?
So it's reached a desperate situation where there's no one willing to stand in defense against the fella at all.
Stinky.
You could say he's a living legend of the Old Bailey.
Goodness, Lord Baroque von Zeeks. He must be an exceptionally talented prosecutor then.
Talented isn't the word you're looking for, madame.
Oh, what is it then?
It's cursed.
Cursed is that? Cursed? What on the earth?
The bailiff, the defendant is summoned, and his counsel. Please make your way into the courtroom. The trial is about to begin.
Counsel? That should be me.
Oh, 'tis tight. Come on, fella, don't let me down.
But I don't know anything about the case. You haven't told me what happened.
Until you showed your face here. I'd made up me mind, so I had.
Sorry?
I decided I'd have to defend myself in there.
How could that have worked?
But then you made an appearance. A student of law, wouldn't you know? Tis no accident, I can assure you of that. 'Tis fate. So don't get cold feet now, please.
Gold feet.
Gotcha, sir.
He did something what he didn't do. And it
Oh.
is actually a murder trial, so we need to have to prove his innocence. What actually happened? So we are having the chance to get to course the files during that time of the trial to figure out what happened.
Oh, you'll all find out. I literally know nothing about the case or about this man who stands accused. In fact, the only thing I do know is that I can't turn my back on him.
Mr. Narahudu.
Man has none. He will have to stand alone in that courtroom, armed with nothing to defend himself. Yes, something that Cosmo would never have allowed to happen.
Counsel for the defense, what are you doing? If you're late for the start of the trial, you will lose your right to stand.
I'll be right here. I will be right here.
Wrong voice, wrong character.
Because she's not it. Oh yeah, there we go.
It's happening. My first trial in British court. I hope you're watching over me, Kazuma. Because I have no idea how I'm going to manage this.
Oh, I can't wait for Lord Six. 8th February, 10 a.m. The Old Bailey courtroom.
Wait, 6 attorneys? What? No, 6 judges? This is the highest court of Britain. The Old Bailey. The century of history in this place of PayPal, isn't it? So different from the Supreme Court in Japan.
It feels so imposing and serene at the same time. The atmosphere almost takes words redundant. Whatever the country, determining the person's skills as innocence is always a solemn affair. May I say something, Mr. Nadahudu-san?
Oh yes, what?
Your eyes look really to pop out from your head again.
I know, but I can't help it.
There he is.
You may take him,
Judge.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do.
In the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session. We are here today to determine the guilt or innocence of Mr. Magnus McGilded. I now call upon the counsels for the prosecution and defense to declare their willingness to proceed.
The prosecution is fully prepared.
Why does he look like a vampire? I came to lick
gonna
your
say
blood.
I was going to say the same thing.
I hope you're not going to drink our blood, Sira.
Why do I suddenly imagine a picture of him draining people's blood to get them to, falsify their statements or confess? Confess, or I will suck your blood.
I will suck your blood if you don't confess in me.
That must be the Reaper of the Bailey. He really does look like prepared to dispatch his next poor victim into the underworld. Oh my god! Like
I mean, they're lying. Counsel for the defense. You appear to be Eastern. Do you speak English?
Huh? Oh, yes, of course. Sorry. He asked if the defense was ready. I couldn't furthermore I'm ready if I tried.
Those eyes please me. Opponents.
Huh?
They shrug your fear, your doubt, your trepidation. You were riled, clinging to some phantom notation of courage. The quiet, lesson-tailed look of a sacrificial lamb.
Ugh. Cold shiver just ran down my spine all the way to the tips of my toes. Oh, that was fire! Like,
Really? Really?
Now, Mr. McGilded. Yes, my lord. You stand accused of murder, a capital offense. You could be sent to the gallows if found guilty. Are you quite sure you wish to entrust your defense to this foreigner? As I've already said, my lord, it's a grand thing to give opportunities to the young. Even if the fellow is a student from some little island off in the Far East. It is not the British way to ignore the dangers to yourself and give those less fortunate a fair chance. I'd like to think that acts of chivalry do the great British Empire proud.
To be honest, I'm not pressing anything right now.
Do you hear to donate £1,000 of the government? Mother, please, today go make the power plot. It seems that they are very prominent in public galleries, family behind Mr. McGilden.
That's definitely welcoming news. He certainly has a way with words. Suppose he couldn't convince anyone to defend him.
Eloquently put, Mr. McGilden. A most laudable sentiments. Now, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I'm sure I need hardly remind you that you 6 members of the public have been selected for your impartiality. Are you ready to proceed?
I like the lady that looks like a maid, and the guy with the knife. I like those two. I want to take dibs.
You want to do the bait?
Why do I not?
I'll do it. There are 3 ladies. You're on the far right of you is an old madam. And there in the middle, in the green suit, is also a female, I think.
The one with next to the knife, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, on the right.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Go ahead, Justin, yours.
Yes, my lord. If the task is to send rotters to the gallows where they belong, I'm more than ready.
At the manor, his lordship.
Hey!
What?
I just doing the females, right?
Okay, go ahead. I don't mind.
At the manor, his lordship always said we should dispose of rubbish properly. Naturally, I agree.
Ha! Any criminals here will soon wishing they never set eyes on me. Ding!
She didn't even say anything.
Should I?
Go ahead, bro.
I will chill.
Oh, don't like me, my dress. I would just be getting on with my knitting. Just finish these mitts for my grandson.
Damn, that gave me a gold spine to my back. Damn, that was accurate. What do you say, Justin?
Very accurate.
Oh, Mr. Naruto, these people are...
As I'm putting my AC on because it's getting a bit hotter. The jury, yes. That's something we don't have in Japan yet.
That's right. They only ever read about it. I only ever read about it. But here in Great Britain, the court's final verdict depends on the opinions of these 6 jurors. The judge passes sentence according to the law, but the juries determine guilt based on the common sense. So the defendant is ultimately judged from 2 completely different points of view.
Well, exactly those jurors give their verdict.
Then I don't know, but I'm sure it will become clear as the trial processes.
Yes. Dank.
Prosecutor Van Zeeks.
My lord.
It's been a number of years since we've seen you here in the courtroom. I thought you'd renounce your fame.
Unknown as the Reaper of the Bailey, my lord. Fame rather than fame, I would say. But yes, 5 years have passed since I last spread my wings in the capacity.
Justin?
So, what brings you back? Is there some change or circumstance of which the court should be aware?
I leave that to your imagination, my lord.
My lord!
That is never a good answer.
My lord! That can happen. The Reaper has been out in action for 5 years? Why does he have to choose today of all days to make a... Oops. That was not that was. To make a comeback.
Don't lose heart, Mr. Naruto.
Some pink pizza balls.
You are a pizza ball.
Pizza time!
Pizza!
Lol. Justin.
As you wish, sir. The court nevertheless welcomes your return. Now then, opening statements, I think. A summary of the case, if you please.
Certainly, my lord. As your lordship is aware, in the case of overwhelming simplicity,
You must be the only ones who aren't aware.
the incident took place in the late evening. 3 days past the hour was some minutes after 10. The victim was a maker of building bricks down in the community as twice fired mason.
Sorry, Thrice?
He was a very accomplished craftsman. The bricks he fired was said to be almost indestructible.
The victim's corpse was discovered in the nimbus of the surface of the street of London at the time. The dagger that had been thrust into the victim's abdomen is believed to be the ultimate cause of death. Poor guy. Here is the autopsy report from the investigating medical officer from Scotland Yard.
I made means good McDuggan proof. Sorry.
No, this autopsy is coming from Scotland Yard. You are mighty investigating the murder. That the murder is actually kind of putting a knife in his torso. We were trying to figure out what happened. Beautiful.
I just tried to do it with Scrooge McDuggan press, so it was kind of... I'm not sure I was on a point.
Thank you, counsel. I shall accept that and the photograph as evidence.
Well, I expected the both will come. Like, boop, boop.
And one further item of evidence. The prosecution wishes to submit these as well.
And these are... Good lord! Is that blood, counsel?
Yes, my lord. Seized by the policeman who arrived at the scene. These gores or gloves were taken from the hands of the accusers when he was arrested.
What? These gilded gloves had blood on them?
Order in the court.
Yes, I will accept these as evidence as well.
Oh. Why the badoomsh?
Because it's funny.
Because how did I get into this? I'm backed into a corner before I even started.
Continuing. According to the driver of the omnibus, there were only 2 passengers traveling inside this vehicle at the time.
Only 2?
Obviously, one of those passengers were the keys, the brickmaker Mr. Mason. The other was the accused, Magnus McGilded. Oh no.
Well, rather damning circumstances, to say the least. Defendant, what say you?
Happy face.
Well, of course, I have no recollection of such a thing.
Mr. McGilded.
To be sure, I rode the omnibus that evening. But whenever I'm in a carriage, I'm taken with a fierce tiredness, and I always succumb to it. Are you claiming to have been asleep? Tis the motion of the carriage, my lord. Lilting, so it is. And when I opened my eyes again, was a desperate sight before me. The body of a man I'd never laid eyes on before in me life. Now I ask yous, what good-hearted soul wouldn't rush to help a fellow bleeding from his stomach? I wasn't about to start worrying about me gloves now, was I? I reached out to give the man a hand.
So the blood got on the gloves then after the man had been killed.
Unfortunately.
Did we not had a case before like this? That's like it's better to keep the knife in the where the wound is to make.
Yeah. Yes. You better have the knife in the body and not pulling it out, because the bleeding gets more true and your life will be much more in danger, that you cannot make it from the hospital.
So I was right.
Since that area is a very, very weak spot. So if the knife is in your stomach, there's able to save your life if you go immediately to the hospital, but if you pull it out, you're done for it.
So I was right.
That statement of the driver is only the beginning.
What? That's not all of it?
There were multiple witnesses. But wait, he said first too. To the precise moment at which the brick marker was stabily stabbed. Boom, boom, boom.
Suddenly Mr. Typer like
Order! Order! Order!
When the killing took place, only the victim and the accused were inside the garage. And there were witness to the crime. This is not the case of completely compelling evidence. It's the nail in the coffin to be accused.
Thank you, counsel. The circumstances of the crime have been made quite clear. I think we'll hear testimony from these witnesses first of all.
Your wish is my command. Belief, bring the witness in at once.
oh man.
Witnesses, your names and corporations.
Can I do him?
Go ahead.
Oh, my name is... Well, everyone calls me Beppo. I drive an omnibus in the East End.
Chair, you want to take in?
You mean fair play?
Yeah.
Rules fair play. I'm the banker in the city.
My name is First. Lay the first. I'm gonna make hats for gents. I just want to.
Can we just have another look at that name for a second?
Let me see if I can find.
Last guy's name. Lady First. Lady First. That is not a good name. Wow.
Suddenly hit me. It looks like a similarity to Larry Butts, but less. Yeah.
Maybe this is the English version of him.
But yeah, should we call it quits here, guys? Because it's close to closing time.
Yeah, sure. We've done a fair bit.
Yeah. So this is where we're gonna put the end of our recording for today. If you want to see more, make sure to hit the notification button on every social media I have. And if not, you can go as well to Sira or Justin's. They're gonna do it right now.
To go to my YouTube, you're searching for Princess Sira with the light blue hedgehog onto it. I almost reaching 100 subscribers, so if you're able to do it, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to go to my art, you search for on DeviantArt, Sira the Hedgehog.
My YouTube is just Powdy's Man. My DeviantArt is now my own name, which is Justin T. Hunt. And you can get my book, Crayon Fables Rise to the Challenge, on our Amazon, if you wish.
Amazon.com. I could help it. And if you want to see more, you know what to do. And we will see you next week, everybody. Bye bye.
Bye. Peace. Peace.